So it seems like we're all stuck at 26,000 population and we're just about to expand this city all the way up here. Probably we should reach 100k to 200k population. Welcome back here to another video. I hope you all are doing great. In the previous video we kind of decided that, you know, building all of these fancy roads and roundabouts and all of that wasn't really my style of playing the game. I'm here to max this game out. We're gonna reach 1 million population once again, not on a flat map, this time on a real map. So what are we looking at? Last time we expanded this here and we just started building the basics that you need. Residential, commercial, and of course office space. As we can see, we still need more commercial and office space as well. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Normally you have a ratio like this, and as we can see, this ratio is not balanced. Things that will change the ratio though is, you know, how buildings upgrade and all of that. But we can actually see that due to the high density here and the enormous amounts of parks that we have, it seems like we are able to reach the final and last upgrade of these buildings, maxing out capacity, almost reaching 28,000 population, where we get our next plot of land. So as you can see, we're making quite a bit of money, 26,000 a week, and for now our goal is just to level out the ground and expand the city. I'm gonna put down some more money on leveling out the ground, just a little bit more like this. It is quite expensive. Yeah, almost 100k just for this, but I guess that does make kind of sense, you know, it's kind of expensive. Digging away this amount of soil is basically the height of a skyscraper. So yeah, but I think it's time for us to put down some roads, and we kind of did a little bit of a design here. You see all the roads going like this, leaving more space over here, and here we have more of a grid type pattern. I kind of like this idea because it's so simple and it'll work pretty well. But I do think we'll have some cross paths, I don't know if that's what you're gonna call it, but I think we should have some roads in between here just to enable the traffic to flow any direction that it actually wants, because if you live here, there's no guarantee that you want to go over here shopping. You might live here and, oh well, working, and you want to go all the way down here, so you'll have to cross all the roads. So we gotta leave space for that. So basically, I think we're gonna split it up. We're gonna start by doing, first, let's pause and remove the electrical poles. And let's make sure we are connected down here instead. That's perfect. Now we want to expand the road 1 block at a time, so make sure it snaps. I'm gonna go all the way over here, and we can actually do one more layer there, it's fine. But the next one is gonna reach outside of city boundaries, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Okay, what are we gonna do now? We gotta make sure that we have a good ratio, and the reason why I have office spaces here and service buildings right here is because you get noise pollution from the commercial area. Look at that. But it is being protected by offices and services in between here. So I think we just continue by having commercial here, but I do think we need to expand the amount just a little bit. So not only are we gonna leave more room for offices, we're gonna add more room for commercial as well. And I'm gonna do it in a way that's easily to see what we're actually doing. So we're gonna move this one chunk over here. And then we can see we have 2 chunks of commercial. So 1, 2, and we're gonna do 3 instead. So that is gonna be, oh shit. That's gonna be our next skyline, just 3 chunks like this. This is gonna be offices or industrial in the future. We're gonna have some industrial as well, or we won't be able to import all the goods to commercial that we need. This is a good start. Then we're gonna have a buffer zone of offices and service buildings basically. So let's leave room for that right there, and then we're gonna have just people living over here, and that should be pretty much it. Okay, so this is the basic layout that we are going with. We got a commercial area over here, we got offices here as a buffer zone and more offices over here. For now we cannot connect it properly to the highway, we're just gonna leave it like this. I think we can still expand quite a bit from this. What we're gonna do now is figure out how we're gonna put down the services, because there's gonna be some major challenges ahead. First of them is just gonna be like how many schools do we actually need to put down, how many fire stations, etc. But we also gotta figure out like where do we put the parks, because damn, these people are not happy with this amount of parks. I'm thinking we're gonna utilize the buffer zone as much as possible. I'm gonna start by putting one park here. I'm gonna skip 2, so every third we're gonna have a park. And it's not a lot, but that's gonna help quite a bit. You already see a bunch of buildings upgrading. We will, however, have to squeeze in more parks along here and here as well, as soon as we buy this plot of land. But for now, we gotta put down some more services. We're gonna start with schools. We cannot fit a school in here, but we can fit 2 schools like this. So I'm thinking for every park, we have 2 small schools as well, just like this. And as you can see, we have quite a bit of money to support this. We're making 30,000 a week, quite a bit. High schools, how many do we need? So each high school provides 1,000 in capacity. So we gotta figure out how many we actually need, and I think we're gonna put this on a new plot in between here. So here we have a park, then we put one above the park. Here we have a park, above the park, and same here. It's gonna be quite expensive, but I think it is what we need. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably, yeah, 6, 7. The 7th gotta have one of the big schools. The university. You're gonna be so happy about this. It's gonna be a super big boost to land value, and as you can see, we're not even losing that much money because we're just expanding so fast right now. Now let's put in some fire stations, police stations and whatnot. We left some room over here, right over here. That should be, no, I think here would be perfect. But we have a park here and 2 schools, and I don't want to put it over here. In the middle would be perfect. So I'm thinking we move this school just over here a little bit. We gotta make sure that we rezone all that we need to rezone as well. Now we're gonna put down a fire station, a big police station as well, and then one of the big hospitals would fit right in here if we just move the big school. So let's do that. That is just perfect. Oh, you can hear all the buildings upgrading. Wait. Yeah, I gotta love that sound. They're just upgrading like crazy. Look at that. Oh, capital city. Now we can actually buy that plot of land. And we can finish building the city properly, but we will need a lot of money because we need to level off this ground as well. So we will still wait a little bit with that. Let's double check so that we got all that we need. We actually don't. We need a crematorium here as well. And that fits just nicely in here. Now we got hospital, crematorium, we got fire station, police station, we got all of the education levels. We got 3 parks. What are we missing? I actually don't think we're missing anything right now. We will still add some fancy stuff like public transportation that will help increase the land value, but for now this is actually really good. Let's add some more offices, and when you do a big expansion like this, not only are you gonna have big death waves coming because everyone moves in at the same time, but it's also gonna take quite a while to, you know, develop. So while we're waiting for that, the game is gonna start running slower because we get more population. But either we could work on removing all of this shit over here that we built in the beginning. I know, I kind of want to apologize for wasting you guys' time. I really hate doing that. I really thought I'd go with this design throughout the entire city, but then I kind of realized who I actually am and what I love to do. So, my bad. We're gonna remove this and we're gonna build something like this, or supporting structures all around that supports this main just thing that we got going on here. I honestly think it looks really cool. Just like one big blob just going in here close to the mountain. That would be really cool to live here actually. And since I'm the one building it, everything would just be organized and well flowing, you know, no traffic jams. You can zoom in anywhere and you're just like, okay, there's a decent amount of people walking here, but there's also parking spaces everywhere and, you know, traffic is flowing, no traffic jams and whatnot. It's just free flowing. And let's have a look at land value. Yeah, that is great. Really high land value. So while we're waiting to make more money, which we will be making quite a bit more, we can start working on the terraforming and just figuring out all of this here. You're gonna see here as well that it's gonna be really expensive. It's like one little chunk over here. Yeah, and we're talking about 100k already. And then we gotta sell the soil as well. Get rid of it, I mean. And that's gonna be even more, so yeah. Bye bye money. Actually, we might be able to do it with the money we have. We just gotta get rid of what we need to get rid of, not everything. I think that's looking pretty good. I think we can do the last expansion now. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing that we've done before. So nothing complicated. Soon we will also realize one thing. We might start running out of power. We might start running out of, you know, collecting garbage. We don't have the best flow over here. Yeah, you can see. But this is mostly just, this is people moving in. You see that the line is gonna probably reach the outside of the city. Wow, this is gonna expand fast. But let's fix this here first. We're just basically doing the exact same thing we did before. It's important that we add the highway connections as well, because you can see now everything is just drawn to this one point here, which is not too good. I'm not gonna pause because we need as much money as we can get while we're building here. So we got a 2-lane highway. Yeah, I think that'll be fine for now. The AI is not too good at actually utilizing more lanes than that anyway, so I think it's probably fine. That's fine. We gotta do the same thing over here. You can see they're all just using this upper one. This is gonna help the traffic quite a bit. And as you can see now, people are disappearing because we removed the road. That is just one thing I hate with this game. Is just they're just straight up removing cars and stuff. I know there are mods that disables that, but for now we are playing without mods. Mods will come later. Once we actually reach the maximum capacity of our city, we will start optimizing with mods. But it would be kind of cool to do it without mods as well. I kind of like that idea. Oh shit. Hello? Oh, it's too close to the other one. Wow, that's weird. Okay, there we go. Now it's connected properly. It's gonna take a little while for them to figure it out. I guess these ones are gonna use it. But there might still be some cars disappearing. Or not. Yeah, there are still some. The flow is actually adding up really well here. But as you can see, this one here is the one that's just ruining everything. So there's a little trick I like to use. Where I just go above. Actually, we gotta go a little bit earlier than that. We just go above. Let's see. Hello? Does not want to work. Slope to... Oh, there we go. This is not what I intended. And you enter on the other side instead, and that'll make it so that... Let's see if we can do this. We do a little turn around like this. That the traffic is not being stopped up the same way. Hello? There we go. Okay, that could work. Let's find out. Yeah, okay, look at that flow, but yeah, that's a lot better. Holy shit. That makes such a big difference. Oh shit, I cut off the power. Whoa. You gotta be really fast with the power because it goes downhill really fast. There we go, okay. Still a little bit getting stuck here, but the flow is just 10 times better compared to before. This is exactly what we like to see. It's like a machine, like a factory where we're just pumping down cars here. And they're just splitting off to their respective lanes. Perfect. Flow here is looking pretty well. Yeah, no issues really. For some reason, yeah, they kinda wanna crisscross here sometimes. Not really too good, but it is what it is. City is growing. What we gotta know now as well is that they're gonna import a lot of goods or get it from the industry over here. So if we start to remove stuff over here, there might actually be a difference in traffic flow over here. So that's good to know. Now let's have a look at electricity. We are about to reach our maximum capacity. So I think it's time we actually build another one of these. There we are. Now it'll last a lot longer. Water and sewage might actually just last for the entirety of the game. But what we gotta know is just that it sucks up so much water here. We just gotta figure out so it doesn't go... It's actually doing it already. Or is it? Wow, it is. That's just crazy. Yo, I did not think it was gonna do that. So if we leave it like this, we would actually end up sucking the water backwards. That is crazy. And at the moment, I don't wanna spend any big money on eco water treatment plants. Or maybe we should. It's not like we need that many, and it would kind of solve the water issue, but then they would still drink that poop water. Just, you know, I feel like there's a lot of water coming down here still. It would be cool to make our own, like, this is where the poop water goes down kind of thing. But yeah, it's being mixed up with this water here. If I added it over here, that would actually be a lot better. We can just do something. It's gonna be pretty ugly, but let's just connect it over here, and it should help us quite a bit. Yeah, this should be enough capacity. There we go. I didn't realize, but they actually cost quite a bit, 320 a week, so having overkill of them like this is actually not that smart. I thought they were a lot less expensive. Let's add some electricity for them as well. We'll connect it with poles, since I don't think there's a lot of wind over here. No. There we go. And we should just straight up remove these, and if it's working well, we'll build a better design down there as well. Okay, there we go. Capacity, yep, we're almost at the same capacity, so it should work fine. Let's have a look at the pollution, and it should start flowing down. Oh, it's still flowing back up. That is not good. I wonder though, if one of these actually work. Where is the cleaning stuff? This one. Outside, of course it's outside of city limits, but does it really... I want to test it out. Does it really clean? Whoa, it's flowing back really fast now. Oh, it's because of this poop water going here. Oh, shoot. What we could do now is just put, like, some extra here. Like this. And what we could do now is just make sure that we add more water in over here. So that it's actually flowing. Let's see how many I can connect here. I think 2 is a good start. There we go, that should help a little bit. We might have to do the same thing over here as well. But we don't actually own this land over here, so we can't really build there. Does this one work? It does not. Or it's just not fast. Oh shit. It's getting close now. Yeah, this was not a good idea, I guess. We can remove this one. Yeah, I thought it would, like, you know, push it out here and not push it back, but I guess it does make sense. I think we gotta add more of these, just adding more water here. And hopefully they're picking up water from over here. Oh, I hate that it's snapping to over here. Maybe if I pause, remove these, remove the water pipes, and I add one of these. Oh, let's see, where is it? Maybe I can put down a bunch here. Yeah, okay, great. Not even sure this is gonna work. But it could. Wow, they're like too close. Okay, now it's working. Okay, cool. Let there be water. I mean, that's kind of working. And hopefully it's not being sucked up from over here, but also being sucked up from over here, and they don't even have electricity, so that's not gonna happen. Yeah, there's a lot of water flowing down here. Interesting. So I think, yeah, it's still flowing back. That's not good. Okay, we reached 38,000 populations. Wow. We reached 38,000 population. It means we are at the next milestone. We can buy more land, this land here exactly. But it also means that our expansion is working very well, just as designed. You can see buildings are still upgrading. We're nowhere near maximum capacity over here, so we're just gonna let it keep on expanding. Hopefully we reach closer to 100k population. Are we... Wow, we're reaching maximum garbage processing capacity as well. Crazy. I never thought we'd do that. But we'll connect something to the highway here soon. We are having some issues since a lot of people are moving in, but it is what it is. Okay, water is still flowing in the wrong direction. I feel like this water is just being pumped up back, you know? I guess what we could do is like connect it to... Wow, but this is... That's not gonna work out. Well, I guess the only solution for now that I can find out, I don't want anyone drinking poop water. It will end up ruining the entire city, and a city like this can actually collapse. Like just straight up collapse. We're gonna have it connected just like this. There we go. Just change the flow instantly. It could be because these are now closer to the city, so it's being sucked up like one at a time from here. And I should even connect these like that then. That is just way... I wonder... 60... They can almost like provide the entire city. Okay. This is gonna fix itself real fast now, I think. Yeah, it's kind of like already stopping a little bit. It's still flowing a little bit. Okay, it's changing direction now a little bit here. That's good. More water is coming in here, but it's honestly, it's not flowing that fast. It is flowing a lot faster over here. So really we should have it in reverse, poop going out here and just water. No, that's even worse maybe. Wow, we're really ruining the entire ocean. Imagine coming here and just going into brown water. It's flowing really fast too. We should just really use the eco water treatment plants, but I think this was, you know, pretty fun to figure out. And I guess in the end it can only support as much, you know, as the water that's flowing down here. There's a very thirsty city. We just have this poop water stuck here in the middle. Okay, I believe it is changing direction now, which is good. I might just add a few more of these. It's not like we don't have the money. There we go. Yeah, and now it's, you know, the flow is reaching further down, and this should be totally fine. I'm just gonna leave that for a second and have a look at our city. Wow, the city is just upgrading, growing one step at a time. We have a lot of money here, so we are still high demand for industrial or offices. But I think it's probably because these are not fully upgraded. They don't have enough land value here. And the big reason is just because land value also comes from density of buildings, as you can see over here. So we gotta figure that out in some way. For now, we gotta put down some parks though. Let's see, we got 40 a week parks, 24 a week parks. Yeah, let's use the 24 ones. This should just help them a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Just like so. Yeah, I see some upgrades though. Oh, okay, it's the ones that have not upgraded. Whoa, a lot of upgrades actually. Guess they love parks. Same here, they're gonna love the parks. Is it instant upgrades here as well? Yeah, I see some upgrades. Not as fast though. Well, some. Okay, now it's kind of starting. It's often a chain reaction. One building upgrades, increases the land value, another upgrades, increases the land value, and then it just goes like that. We're making quite a bit of money. We got over 1 million now, no problem. So what we should do next is just, you know, flatten all of this out and just continue on with the expansion. Okay, we zoned and they are just instantly building once again. Now we will have some issues because we're just about to reach the maximum here of our recycling centers. I'm just gonna add a few more buildings down here, but we're gonna have to be building, you know, like a very dedicated area for just this here soon. I'm just gonna plop down like a few more like this. What is the actual 24k for that? Okay, this is it's expensive, but it is what it is. Gotta be done. You could also increase the budgeting for these buildings. That would also work. And they need water as well. There we go. Okay, buildings are upgrading. More buildings are being put down. This is just what it is. We just sit back, relax, and wait. I'm gonna put down the service buildings that we need. Let's say, did we do? Every third we did these buildings, and every third we did parks as well. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Next to those, we gotta put the schools. Oh shit. Next to that, we can put... What did we put? Yes, we put the other type of school. Just like that. I should probably add the service buildings before zoning. It would just make it a bit easier. I think 1, 2... We'll just add one more like over here. That's totally fine. We'll add one more hospital as well. I mean, 2 hospitals with 47k population. It's a bit crazy, but we do everything for land value now. Right here next to the school. We do crematorium. We could probably use a few more of those. Beneath big schools. Yes, perfect spot for them actually. Now the file stuff we can put... Where did we put them before? Next to... Okay, next to the... Oh, okay. Next to the hospital, so we leave room for that. Police station, everyone's gonna be happy. Great. Add back the zoning that we lost. While moving stuff around. It's just this little area here, but that's that. And now really what we can just do is sit back, relax, and wait for it to build. We're actually consuming more electricity than we are producing. So we're actually gonna have to put down quite a bit more of these. But at this point in time, we might as well just add a nuclear power plant, I think. 8k for how much? Wow, okay, never mind. That is so expensive. I'm gonna just add a bunch of these. And I'll actually let slope too steep. There we go. I know this is ugly. We're gonna build perfect, you know, areas for power and all of that in the future. I just don't have time for that right now. But this is what it's looking like. We got the power, we got the water, we got the sewage. We got just about everything else. The only issue that we're gonna reach pretty soon is just garbage one more time, you know, because of traffic flow as well. But we're gonna figure that out. We gotta add the highways and yeah, just wait it out, I guess. Just wait for the city to expand. So what I'm gonna do is just let the city sit idle, and I'll come back in like, you know, a couple of hours and we'll check what happens. Honestly, it's just gonna be tomorrow, you know. I gotta go home, figure some stuff out, work, all of that. But for now, this is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit of a different build, but this is just how I like to play the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.